Hello guys, this is Mantrix Ray, and I'm showing you some resolution comparisons between native 1440p versus native PS2. I will also be doing some frame rate testing and show you guys the best settings for Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. We are using a custom resolution of 2560 by 1440p, native 16 times anisotropic filtering, mapping is on automatic, CRC hack levels on automatic. We are using nothing in the advanced settings and hacks. Accurate date, fast, accurate blending, basic. Texture filtering of display on, FXAA shader is on. Texture filtering bilinear PS2. The renderer is on Direct3D 11 or Direct3D 11. I am using MTVU. If you have more than 3 cores, I have 8 cores. This game, you could turn it on. If you have frame rate problems, turn this on. But it doesn't seem to be too bad to run. But I'll just mention that right now. Anyway, let's go to native PS2. So this game targets 512 by 448. So let's have a look at this. While I'm talking about this, I'll just show you guys real quick because I got to explain some things. So as you guys see, this is Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines at native PS2. So software mode, you can see the ground looks extremely there's a lot of shimmering on the ground, and everything looks a lot blurrier than ever. So if I go to native 1440p, you can see that everything looks miles clearer. This is one of those games as well where if I go to software mode and then back to hardware mode, that you'll notice that there are some details. So I'll get my cursor out. You can see in the background there's a building and there's a car here. Look at these. If I go to native PS2, you can see that the render detail on them has significantly dropped. Not because of the pixel count, it's because of the rendering detail. Same with the building as well. But if I go to native 1440p, for some reason, the detail on the building and the car has significantly jumped up in texture quality. It's like fully rendered in, even from this far distance. Very strange. I don't see that much in games. But while I'm showing some things on here in the background, I gotta talk about something. So, full motion videos, FMVs, every time I played a level on this game, each one of them would crash. So if you guys run around on this game and play each level, you'll notice that if you crash on FMVs, just try and skip them as fast as possible when you enter the next level. There are 22 levels in the game. Just rapidly press the pause button or whatever button that like skips the FMVs. There could be a certain hack I have on in the emulation settings that may have caused it to crash, but as of right now, FMVs crash, so I can't watch them. Another issue. Now, the field of view, so FOV, is extremely narrow on this game. I feel like my face is like right against every single wall in this game. It's so zoomed in, and unfortunately, this game is also 4:3 stretched. So basically, image is completely stretched out, not vertically, horizontally stretched out. So a low field of view and 4:3 stretched really hurt my experience on this game. I will note that I haven't really noticed any graphical glitches on this game at all, so that's really, really good. But if someone can work on a 16:9 and a 21:9 widescreen patch and an ultra widescreen patch for this game, and on top of that, work on a field of view patch for the X-axis and the Y-axis, that'll be great. This game really needs some hacks to make this experience a lot more preferable for me. Still a good game, well, it's okay, so I didn't mind this game, but it just needs some hacks to make this game more enjoyable. I've had some issues with this extremely narrow field of view, but besides that, let's look at some HUDs real quick. So you can see the HUDs are actually well made. You can see that it's just very nice and basic on the top left corner of the screen. It's a little blocky, you can see. It is filtered, so that's nice, and you can look at the health HUD down here at the bottom left, that it looks nice and sharp. Yeah, it looks kind of blocky at the same time with the text, but if you look at the green bar, that's nice and sharp. The red bar looks quite sharp as well. If I go to native PS2, you can see that all the HUDs look a lot more blurrier because of the lack of pixels. But if I go back to native 1440p, it looks a little bit clearer. If I go to the pause menu and do the same thing, native PS2, as you see, native PS2, and then native 1440p, there is a major difference in clarity for the text. If you look at the button HUDs right down here, the X and the up D-pad and down D-pad, that looks a lot clearer as well. I know it shows its age still, but it looks a lot clearer depending on the PS2, native PS2 and native 1440p. But I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. But yeah, this game targets 30 frames per second. I may have forgotten to mention that. I will note that there is a 60 FPS patch on this game that I did use throughout the whole game, so that was nice. But unfortunately, there's a few more hacks this game needs, as I mentioned earlier, that would make this game a lot more preferably to be played at, you know, widescreen hacks, ultra widescreen hacks, field of view hacks. That'd be nice. So if that can be worked on, that'd be awesome. But besides that, thank you guys for watching. See you later.